Friday in Dallas. It goes right out. He's going to begin the game. Turns finals. And he did it.
It's a travel and a turnover.
Wiggins down the lane. He attacks Washington out of the corner, bottoming at 3. Kyrie Irving. Lay down the lane. They're 23 and 14 up.
Some more to think about when you go in.
And he likes that left wing. Play driving. Yeah, Kyle Korver with that. They almost banked it home. Another Warrior turnover. Wiggins.
But during this stretch, it's 3rd.
Washington.
Was the offensive player initiated that over. We talked about
start calling yourself Wardell or something.
Pressure to Steph, double teaming him
perfectly. It's not an offense.
There's nothing. He wanted no parts of that play.
Curry 3. Washington's been active here. So. Wiggins left wing 3.
Feet. First of all, you pray.
Tim Hardaway Jr. Dante. There's never a foul, and Curry gets knocked. And Wiggins will go to the line.
They got to write a letter.
And they officiate. Push ahead Wiggins, and he'll fly in. Jemski cycles it around for the open 3. But taking care for the post up, the spin, the left hand. Gary will drive on Luka. Points off turnovers from Warriors go. And Jemski go back to the same stuff that works.
Man. And the scoring is a big part.
His number was 70 in for Moses Moody.
You're hoping
you got to realize these are just
1A and 1B just because Steph is a
Hardaway Jr. the 3. Chris Paul, the Warriors.
But Kluba slowed down too.
Doncic, another 3. GP2 corner 3. It's the 10-2 points off for 1 to end this quarter. There's the free three. He traveled.
He traveled.
This is one of the things that Chris Paul from the base and the turnovers. The head coaches, what are you talking about? Of course. Remarkable turnaround for Exum as Kyrie.
That's why they're.
Moody was there. Moody trying to challenge this.
It's funny. You think too high powered.
Trace. Action 2-3 up. The ball stood him up, stayed with them to do it. Play missing. Moody for the lead. Kyrie with that quickness.
Stopping short of the paint now.
19 for Chris Paul. Chris setting up Draymond. Made him drive it.
I was to say, like, no lively
for you're on the roster.
The longest.
4 years at Stanford, 10 years in that long tenure that are identified. Snap block from behind the. It was incredible. Lucas had a few. GP2. Luka shot that from spin, fade, fire. Hard. Never seen anything like it. Mark of the first half. Step down the lane.
You got to look at GP2.
Fun. Doing play-by-play of your own. DJ Washington. Hey,
you can take him. He's got everything.
Run. And the last.
That last off.
Points off the Dallas bench. Kyrie has played this year.
Of course it does.
Steph Maker, it's a left wing 3 from Wiggins.
Stayed up. Luka took 2 out of the play.
It's going to be an offensive foul. And
how much separation can you keep here?
Draymond saw that. Steph went up and down there. Man. Warriors Tim Hardaway Jr. way. And Doncic gets the free.
Trying to eliminate any unnatural shit.
Foul him. Looking at Exum's number, you're like 51 inch. There is Exum.
Turnover.
Yep.
Some of the
throw in the last 12 though is that Draymond down the lane. Kyrie had 12. And Kyrie for 3 healed the rim, but the Warriors, Eric Jones Jr. and Gafford. Doncic overs. Kyrie tries.
Score before the defense gets set.
Steph on a relocate 3. It's a little sloppy. And 40 remaining in the third. Unbelievable. Wiggins wing to Bedford. And try to run these drills forever. More than this.
A couple free screens. Andrew Wiggins cross screen.
Kyrie knocked it away. It's still Warrior ball. I think Kalena Azubuike fouled from behind. Knocked it away. And then.
But you don't want to.
Kyrie shot clock at 1. DJ Washington flipping it up. Step back, Luka.
Monster. You can rely on that much. You make it that much.
And 2 men on him. Steph will hit. Moody an open 3. 18 in the second. We were tied at halftime. Doncic right wing. Leva for 3. To Exum. Doncic, another step back. And the foul is...
Today, you didn't turn the ball over, and you made him foul.
Moody, that's a tough drop inside. Moses saw it with 2:51 left in the third.
Points.
Tim Hardaway Jr. Okay, Washington, Luka, Kyrie. There he sets up Payton for three. This ball gets to the sweet spot. This ball headed to key three. He'll launch a three. That screen. And then Pajewski third. Derrick Jones Jr. will end the quarter anyway. It back. And turns and fires. Wiggins was feeling it. The lowest to 41% shooting. Doncic to Cleveland. Pajewski's there, beating the buzzer. PJ's. I think the NBA's not an in.
Luka's got step backs. I got step
On to that. Brandon down the lane. Is kicked. Playing for three. Don't get Luka to that pavement already. As Wiggins is, so they were ready for it to from the corner.
Lately, Looney knows this.
Makes almost single-handedly.
Crazy. They're having a good time with that.
And tonight, to
hold that one back. You see your teammate go to make a move. Is Steph
Jr., Doncic, Kyrie, and Steph. Draymond in threat. DP2. They're not in a hurry with that quickness. Steph and Clay are 9 of 26. Open wing three.
I told you they upped their tempers.
Have been in a clutch game, plus or minus. Steph, fourth for the Warriors.
Look at that.
Clay. Wiggins attacking. Klay Thompson. All right, this one's going in. That's why they're going to the home. Kyrie Irving for three. Draymond attacking. Home win. Doncic for three. Springs free for three.
The only one.
PJ Washington. Curry drives by him, flips it.
Rolling on the full thing here. The second chance points being needed. Again, keep trying to.
Steph drove it, at least drew defenders. Kyrie to Gafford into him. Draymond driving, and he's fouled. Gets the ball. The stat sheet. Driving. Dallas isn't going away. Pajewski holding out on Gafford.
Poised under pressure. You don't see him asking Draymond to help off him to get back. Feel it. He's like, we got it right where we want him. Turnover. It's just poorly executed when it comes to defensive rebounding percentage.
Free throw. They play the Mavericks tonight as well as Friday in Dallas.
Andrew Wiggins had to make Luka work.
He goes right out. Luka to begin the game. Job on Doncic 2 years ago in the Western Finals, and he did it
penalized for it. He probably doesn't even know it's a travel and a turnover.
With a big wingspan. Wiggins down the lane. He attacks Gatching,
but he was there to help.
Washington out of the corner, bottoming at three.
Better when he's got his feet set like that in rhythm.
Kyrie Irving.
He gave him a back-to-back.
Lay down the lane. That's why their records, one team has 45 wins and they're 23 and 14 up.
Much better there. You got a little more rim protection. Some more to think about when you go in.
He's a great passer as well. And he likes that left wing. Clay driving. Gap time in NBA history for Klay Thompson. Surpassing Kyle Korver with that. Curry three. Almost banked it home.
Test their transition defense.
Another Warrior turnover. Wiggins take a shot at it.
Yeah, their defense on the season is 21st, but during this stretch it's 3rd.
Deflected that away. Shot clock at 3. Washington.
It's moving a little bit, but it was the offensive player initiated.
Teaching at Warrior camps.
He basically just ran Steph over. We talked about
come to some different number. Start calling yourself Wardell or something. Washington will track it down.
Sending a lot of pressure to Steph, double teaming him. Calling it not a foul on the defense.
Thank you. You just said it perfectly. It's not an offense.
Oh no.
He had his hands across his chest.
Yeah, there's nothing. He wanted no parts of that play.
Got to make Luka work on the other end. Curry three. Jay Washington's been active here.
To a really great start for him.
Wiggins left wing three.
Try to get up into him. You got to move your feet. First of all, you pray.
Threw it backwards. PJ Washington was ready. Tim Hardaway Jr. Dante in the lane. And first, there's never a foul, and Curry gets knocked.
First missed calls I've seen all season. Gafford landed on top of him. And
Wiggins will go to the line. Watching.
I don't know. I'm not. They got to write a letter.
The NBA officials are the best in the world, and they officiate. Trace Jackson Davis sends Steph on his way. Push ahead Wiggins, and he'll fly in.
Control, the deceleration, the footwork. He's got it all.
Podziemski set right, and then somehow cycles it around for the open three. Effort is there. The willingness is there. But taking care of they ISO Luka. He's going for the post up, the spin, the left hand, the turnover. Shot clock at 7. Gary will drive on Luka, put 10 of Dallas's points. 10, half their points are points off turnovers from Warriors.
Matchup for GP2.
A two-way go. And with all of that, the Warriors are in the game. They're here. Podziemski, the Jason Kidd, this is what good coaches do. They just go back to the same stuff that works.
Just went in between before it could really get there and get set. Yeah.
It's the 9 rebounds. It's nearly 10 assists a game.
Yeah. And the scoring is a big.
That would be funny if Steph next year came out. His number was 70.
And they've needed it.
3 straight double-figure scoring games for Moses Moody.
You're guarding Doncic.
Yeah, and once you're over the limit, you got to realize these are just
is the best in the league. I'm going to stick with that, but it probably is 1A and 1B just because Steph is a.
Lebo breaking the paint. Hardaway Jr. the 3. And Luka guarding Looney. Chris Paul contact and will be out of bounds off the Warriors.
But Kuba slowed down too.
Doncic another 3. Paul tried to get it to Looney. Skip past GP2 corner 3. Turnovers. The Mavs at 40%, but it's the 10-2 points off.
Need to get going here.
2 for 1 to end this quarter. There's the free inside, and Warriors played the D. Kyrie, he traveled.
Target, and because of that, Irving traveled.
This is one of the things that. Down to 5. And then.
All right. But you don't want to.
Moody's right there on Kyrie. Shot clock at 1. Run Exum off the line. DJ Washington flipping it up. Step back, Luka.
Step and then a huge step back and then a monster. You know what it feels like to have a go-to move like that? That you can rely on that much. You make it that much.
Steph. And 2 men on him. Steph will hit. He is 4 of 15 from the field. Moody at open 3. Mavs led by 9 in the first. Warriors led by 13 in the second. We were tied at halftime. Shot clock at 8. Doncic right wing every time. Lebo from 3. It's hard to do. Skip pass to Exum.
And it's happened at home most of the year for the Warriors.
Doncic another step back. Trace Jackson Davis. And the foul is.
Yes, for a monster dunk, but you live to see another day. You didn't turn the ball over, and you made him foul.
Moody, that's a tough. Moody, a double-figure scoring. The lob inside. Moses saw it. Letting it fly. Mandatory timeout with 2:51 left in the third.
Just saved the Warriors again tonight. 23-8 bench points.
Tim Hardaway Jr. Podziemski cutting. 7 points from 3 guys. DJ Washington, Luka, and Kyrie. Derek Swish. And he drives by him. Sets up Payton for 3. Chris Paul gets to the sweet spot.
Drifting to the right jumpers tonight. Moody, Chris Paul.
Chris Paul head of the key 3. Payton Hardy. They're launching 3. What can I do to help us win? Chris Paul set that screen, and then Podziemski answered 14-3 run.
There's another double.
His third. Derek Jones Jr. to GP2, knocked out of bounds, and that will end the quarter anyway. Chris Paul getting around Kleba, lost the handle, got it back, and turns and fires. Wiggins was feeling it in the defense.
He just read that handoff.
Holding Dallas to 41% shooting. Doncic to Kleba. Luka, what a find to Exum. Thompson. He'll drive. Pajewski's there, beating the buzzer. PJ Eva, Germany. PJ Washington, United States. I think the NBA is not an in to any player for either team.
Good time with that.
37 bench points. And tonight, it's the turnovers that you just want back.
You just got to be able to hold that one back. When I talk about taking a beat, that's what I mean. It's like you see your teammate go to make a move and snap turnovers now.
Gafford, Tim Hardaway Jr., Doncic, Kyrie.
That doesn't happen very often.
Chris Paul and Steph, Draymond, you don't have that drive to the rim threat. GP2 cycled, so now they move it down to 21. They're not in a... Kyrie with that quickness. You know, there's 5.5 left in this game. Steph and Clay are 9 of 26. Getting it back. Open wing three.
Accuracy from Luka. You got to get back. I told you they upped their tempo.
About to have the 44th time the Warriors have been in a clutch game, plus or minus 2-point lead in the ball. Steph. So in clutch games, we mentioned the 44th for the Warriors.
Look at that.
Clock at 7. He's got Gafford out of the lane now. Clay come in and close it out. Wiggins attacking. We got a 3-minute, 50-second game. Klay Thompson, all right. Exactly right.
They're okay making big shots.
I think the next one's going in. That's why they're going to the hole. Only 7 to shoot. Kyrie Irving for 3. Draymond attacking for 500 at home. Can you get a big home win? Doncic for 3. Klay springs free for 3.
Klay Thompson was the only one.
At 7, Draymond playing free safety. With PJ Washington. Superstar against superstar. Curry drives by him, flips it. They can double check that.
Boy,
Rolling on the floor. Gave us a really good look there.
One small thing here, the second chance points being
backboard got the Warriors 2 points.
Need it. Again, keep trying to find rebounds.
But you said it, Steph drove it, at least drew defenders. And then the Warriors answered with 6 straight. Kyrie to Gafford and stopped the drive and then blocked his guy when they passed it to him. Draymond driving and he's fouled. He climbs the mountain, blocks the shot, gets the ball.
Coming off strong here again.
Filling up everything in the stat sheet. Driving and protecting the 8-point lead. Kyrie an open 3. Dallas isn't going away.
These 2 possessions here, you got plenty of time to go 2 for 1.
Jemski holding out on
Jemski did the right thing. Just under control, poised under pressure. You don't see Kyrie. He may have to get full rotation, asking Draymond to help off him and get back. That's all rhythm. And Luka's clapping it up. He can feel it. He's like, we got it right where we want him. Right idea. And a lot of times the Warriors have the right idea with these turnovers. It's just poorly executed them on the glass. They're 23rd when it comes to defensive rebounding percentage.
Really the same. Mavs have 1 more made free throw.